going to have a crack. He is, you know. Oh, I say! Brilliant! That is schoolboy's own stuff. Oh, I bet even he can't believe it.
Good morning and good morning to you. Welcome to this Good Morning Tottenham away episode. It's a Wednesday episode, guys. So we get the Fabrizio Romano. Here we go for James Maddison. As you guys know, man, this is the one player that I've been requesting and wanting, not just this season, last season as well. We finally, according to what's been reported online and by Sky Sports, Fabrizio Romano, as I said, has given the here we go seal of approval. So, and everybody's saying that the deal should be done today. Unless there's any final, and you know, one doesn't want to say too much as well, because until that signature is on the paper, we can end up with mud on our face, even me and this video. But you know what, guys, allow me to share some joy with you guys, because I'm super stoked, guys. I'm super stoked about this signing. So look, it says here, Fabrizio Romano has given his here we go seal of approval to Tottenham's deal for James Maddison. CBS Sports journalist Ben Jacobs also revealed that Spurs could reach a full agreement with Leicester City for James Maddison as early as today. Tottenham announced their second capture of the summer, Dejan Kulusevski, on Tuesday, with Guillermo Vicario arriving from Empoli on a 5-year contract. By the way, listen, I loved Vicario's interview on a Spurs website, and I was on the Spurs socials yesterday. I really liked the way he spoke and how he's looking forward to really proving himself to not only for Spurs, but proving himself as a goalkeeper in the Premier League, guys. Listen, he's hungry. That's the thing that I've picked up on these guys. Ange Postecoglou, he knows he's coming with skepticism. Is that the word? Yeah, you know, he's got a lot to prove. In the Premier League, he's not proven. This goalkeeper's not coming hungry, ready to go. And now, you know, with Kulusevski, for me, I've said this before, a good player in him. Now, the fact that he's free of injury and now he's officially a Spurs player for the next 5 years, we're putting things in place now, man. I believe. Look, all is it. I'm gassed, guys. You can sense it by my voice. I'm absolutely gassed about James Maddison. Let's go on to say, it now appears like the Lily Whites are on the verge of completing the second sign of the window to fill another priority position, with the multiple sources over the last 24 hours indicating that the club are closing to strike a deal for Maddison. Fabrizio took to social media on Tuesday to state that a verbal agreement is in place between Spurs and Leicester on a 40 million transfer fee, with only the final details expected to be sorted out between the two clubs. Spurs could reach a full Maddison agreement today. Meanwhile, Jacobs took to social media yesterday evening to suggesting that a full agreement could be in place as early as tomorrow, meaning today. The journalist added that Ange Postecoglou's men are now confident of getting a deal for the 26-year-old over the line. Guys, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. I can't even talk properly. But you know what? I don't care, man. I don't care. The thing is, you know what? The joys at this club, you guys know, we've lived it together for the last 12 to 18 months. The joys have been far and few. So these moments, when they come, to get an established Premier League player, a creative, attacking midfielder, a role that's been vacated, that's needed filling for I've forgotten how long. And we get an established Premier League player. Listen, I know that there's going to be people watching this right now that are going to think, you know what, you're making a big deal like James Maddison. You know, he was awful at Leicester City, last season. You know, they got relegated. But you know what? Yes, they did get relegated. Yes, they didn't have the best of seasons. Absolutely, I agree with that. But I think there's still a quality player there. Yes, he needs to turn it on, not just when he wants it. He needs to turn it on regularly. But I think, honestly, he's coming into the right set and he'll be a first team player and he'll be providing the forward, something that's been lacking from midfield for absolutely ages. Sadly, I have to say, this good news, and like I said, it's all subjected to once it pens to paper. I get that. I get that there's still there's a little gap, and maybe I shouldn't be getting carried away, but I don't care. I'm happy with it, man. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna express my happiness in this signing of this player, because I think it's a really good signing, and everything suggests that it's gonna happen. It's going to happen. Everything's leading. The clubs have come to an agreement. Personal agreements have been in place for a while with the player and Tottenham. So now it's just getting that deal over the line. And finally, we put a massive print. We put ourselves in a situation where we've covered ourselves with a quality player in that right position. Then we can start focusing on the defence, which I've said, listen, how many times I've stated, that part of it is vitally important as well. We must create that spine. Sadly, I was saying earlier on, it's combined that we can't express any level of happiness, it seems. It's got to be, even when the joyous part, you've got to take the sadness and what do I mean by that? The Harry Kane situation I mentioned yesterday with the deal that could possibly take him to Bayern Munich. I hope we do absolutely everything that we can, even more so now that Maddison's coming on board, to keep him for another season. And if we have to lose him on a free, then so be it, man. But I want to see a partnership where, or certainly in a team where we have Maddison, Son, and Kane and Kulusevski and Bissouma just behind and protecting that defence and having a really solid defence, a goalkeeper that's hungry to do well. Mate, things are starting to take place, and I want to see that come to fruition. It will take time. I'm not expecting, like I said, I'm not expecting top 4 or Champions League football, or I'm not going to put that kind of pressure on a team that still needs to get together and put things in place. But having those key components filled by really good players, Maddison does fall into that category. I don't care what anyone tells me. Allow me to enjoy it a little bit, but it's vital. I mean, listen, that Kane thing, like I said, it's like with every joy that comes to Spurs, you have to almost, at the same time, realise, oh, we're getting Maddison, but we could be losing Kane. Why can't we just, one time, just have a full joy in a player, not an unknown, not someone that's got to prove himself. This is an established Premier League footballer, a quality player in his position. He is an international, albeit it might not be in the first 11 plans for Gareth Southgate, but he is an England international. And I'm super chuffed, man. I am so gassed about this. I made a video, guys, last week saying that I want Maddison. I said it. I came out and said it. I want Maddison. For that role, I only want Maddison. And today I wake up to the news that, although it's not, that hasn't been signed yet, but everything is in place. The Kiwi Go is coming to place by Fabrizio Romano. Sky Sports are reporting it, and all the major tabloids, all the major newspaper articles online are all reporting it, that it will be done. Daniel, now I plead to you. There's only one Daniel that I'm pleading to right now. Daniel, please, don't F it up. Please, do not F it up. Guys, let me know your thoughts, man. This is big news, man. There's something that we can be happy about. There's something that we can say, you know what? Whilst there's still much to do, there's still much to get done. Incoming players incoming and players exiting Spurs, much to do. I'm not suggesting that there isn't, but can we just for a moment, just take a moment and just enjoy that we are signing an established Premier League player, and he has also chosen us. He has also chosen Spurs. He's not been forced. He's coming to Spurs because he wants to come to Spurs. He had offers, and Newcastle, we know that they wanted him, but he has said it from the get-go that he wants to come to Tottenham. He's made it known that he wants to come to Tottenham. And now, it should be happening. I'm stoked, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment and subscribe. And as always, forever always, come on, you Spurs!
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away.